G'day viewers, how are you? Made it to hump day, halfway through the week, it's Wednesday, which means it's time for Wangafat Wednesday, where I talk about what am I not giving a fuck about today. And today, I really want to take just a moment to talk about this latest secret recording of Trump that shows that he was definitely actively involved in paying off his porn star mistress. And again, you think, gee, don't you care about that stuff, Angry? Is it? Well, you know, it kind of should be career-ending, but it isn't. I can't wrap my head around how we've got to the stage where it isn't. And for people who go, why do you think it's such a big... Well, I mean, you literally... Usually just flipping things tells you why you maybe should be paying attention. People go, oh, so Trump told his lawyer to pay cash to Stormy Daniels. So what? Despite all these denials of involvement, blah-de-blah-de-blah, and the cash was obviously meant to conceal the whole thing? No, just for a moment, consider if during the Obama presidency, it was known for a fact he secretly got his lawyer to pay off his mistress in cash. I mean, forget impeachment. The Republicans would have been bloody withdrawing the Emancipation Proclamation at that point. But Trump, it's just one shit show after another. So this is not, honestly, why I don't care so much is I don't want this to be the sort of thing that brings him down. I want it to be outright criminality, if not treason, that's what brings him down. Because that's a little bit more serious. But I was looking at that and, you know, it's hard to pick whose take I give the least fuck about. I mean, yeah, there's the active Trump supporters. Now, anyone who, in this day and age, calls themselves an active Trump supporter, not a Republican, not someone who goes, well, he is presidential supporter, but someone who's going, Trump's my guy. Fuck you. I mean, it's just not worth wasting time on. And you go, why don't you engage in a debate with a Trump supporter? Because at this point, that person is either so fucking stupid or so fucking racist or some awful combination of the two that there's nothing to be gained from talking to them. I mean, I will talk to flat earthers before I talk to an active Trump supporter. Because there's more chance a flat earther is actually going to make some sense. So, no, the Trump supporters are right up there. And the various talking heads in the media trying to gabble their way around it. But this afternoon, I saw what for me is the pinnacle or the low point of takes that I really don't give a fuck about. Wikileaks. The Wikileaks Twitter account said, my goodness, look at the circumstances of this. Oh, it's not that there's new material, but oh, his lawyer secretly recorded it. Oh, and either the lawyer or the FBI gave it to CNN. Oh, it's... Wikileaks. Wikileaks. The people who exist solely to get secret information by illegal means and disseminate it are getting their panties in a bunch about, my goodness, this isn't good, is it? Oh, why did his lawyer secretly record things? Well, there's two reasons. First, a lot of lawyers do record conversations with their clients for above board reasons. But two, Michael Cohen is a shifty as fuck lawyer who probably want to keep as much dirt on anyone because he is increasingly looking like he's just spent his entire year covering up, if not outright criminal dealings, very, very shady misdealings. So you really don't want to be left out on a limb if stuff goes south. So you want to keep dirt on the people in power that you're looking after. But WikiLeaks, honestly, if anyone still needed evidence that WikiLeaks is run by a bunch of flogs, and they're not freedom fighters. It's been very clear since the last US presidential campaign they were incredibly partisan. They had chosen to very actively support Trump and be pro-Russia. And look, sure, you know, Hillary Clinton said stuff about good old Julian should be on treason charges, but also probably at least half the Republican Party said he should be executed for treason. So it's always confused me. And look, it'd be one if he was equally against Trump and equally against Clinton. That would make sense. But neither he nor WikiLeaks has been, and you're just a fucking partisan hack if you say they have been impartial, because they clearly haven't. They've been very pro-Trump and very pro-Russia and very anti-Clinton. Which is their right, but don't pretend they're impartial. And personally, that's also not smart. Like, yes, a whole bunch of Democrats said they should be arrested. There's probably even some Democrats who started saying weird shit about death penalty. But a lot of Republicans said that Assange should get the death penalty. And thinking that just supporting someone like Trump would protect you, like as if Trump has integrity and remembers his friend and honours deals. Have you paid any attention to Trump at all? And also, Assange is getting thrown out of the Ecuadorian embassy. They're sick of him. They've clearly been sick of him for a while. They cut him off from the internet a while back. But there was an announcement in last week that they were going to kick him out. And they're not just letting him sneak out in dead of night, apparently. They are actually planning to hand him over to the British authorities. Who knows what happens then? Do they turn him over to Sweden? Is the sexual assault charges still under investigation there? Could that case go ahead? Who knows? Will the Brits hand him over to the US? Because the US Secret Service want him handed over. And if that happens, he'll soon find out exactly what you get for supporting Trump. And I honestly don't give a fuck.